the soldiers were physically attacked.
So one may say we are Omunda. Omo share NPP Amanyoku nyina bo. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bo ese.
Yensama info nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumade esua tenasia ensama ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu mene abusua pani kafu so aduomi yede ni nyina ebre ahefona mfe no yedi ho nkomo sese ameno kasei Germany president ababe piem ewo oman Ghana mu eno achi no enkomo webre ene frache eba kwekwan yebewram na edimu nkomo NPP amanyoko no so ebe boro ho na afeni edi nkomo enche na omo presidential primaries no eba so eno nanam so ama enkrofobia kwako declare omo support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akotwetwe nsem bebre aba quick one ebe ro so na edi nkomo na bibia ai kama weni nsem foforo bi ne aboabo no a yede ni nyina ebra ahefo his excellency John Mahama, president of Ghana enkomo bebre ene free na hye babara sana busia ebe ransem nim no ense oyo screen no so a we Erastus asare donko na Erastus die yenim no o man Ghana musa of fight against galamsey eno na nam so ama chese oni galamsey task force no wo mako pie niam bi so ama chese nkrofobia ko attack wo mu a akofa nsem bebre aba baren oyo screen no so a Mamin can headline no na fe no bomodia chechem na for ransem num o say director of operations of NIMOS attacked by tax led by a sitting member of parliament enti yehu sitting member of parliament no yeyam hye sa MP ben ena chese his excellency John Mahama task force awayi omo say omo fight against galamsey MP ben watimi ne sankofo na kwa ade akwa kosi ani etwetwe aso quick one for ransem ni mu an
okay mamenchia yahwefo nyina na yenko ye nyina yenim NIMOS wo modwuma mampanyi John Mahama de aso omo nsa se omu ni wo Ghana ha ekwan ye befa so a gather and seal e kan galamsey ese yensa ase mfudie ajapade nempo akra nemu eko na enu no omadwuma a omo eye enu nti wo mo do mani akyem wo go so nanka wo mo kore afomantem akope biaya NIMOS wo mbepe wo permanent place a wo mekwa akotena na wo di aye ho no so adwuma no
ade efa se ko so mpatem o okay for you
mantem enti ye shaase ni ewura mi wo behu ampikro a wakodi sa nyamna se bi yenko se waka headline dada enti yen shaase ententem was on Saturday 1st November 2025
we dey message for say omunya botrema because abusuan kan ni nyina no anchechemu aye ntiase quick one yenko
on Saturday 1st November 2025 the director of operations of the National Anti-Galamsey Mining Operations Secretary NIMOS accompanied by 10 soldiers conducted a reconnaissance mission in the Ahafo region. The objective was to identify a suitable location for the permanent deployment of NIMOS field task force in line with the Secretariat strategic plan to sustain anti-illegal mining operations. Whilst traveling along the Gosu to Hidiem Highway, the director's attention was drawn to an excavator engaging in mining along the roadside near Bronikrum. The team diverted to the location and apprehended several individuals actively mining. The director instructed the suspect to refill the pits they had dug to prevent further environmental degradation. The director then ordered one of the arrested persons to call the site owner. The first individual to arrive identified himself as a defense intelligence DI representative from the Ahafo region. Shortly after, an individual named Alex arrived in a Toyota RAVA, arrogantly claiming ownership of the site. Another man arrived later in a Range Rover and was also arrested whilst at it. The NIMOS Field Task Force set ablaze sheltered used as offices and shelters by the illegal miners. A search of the suspect vehicle led to a shocking discovery. The team found one Smith and Wesson pistol, 2 pistol magazines, and 21 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 12 assorted mobile phones, and a black side bag, cash amounting to 11,000 Ghana cedis, one power bank, and a Lexus ignition key. Whilst arrangements were being made to convey the suspect, the Ridium police station, the member of the parliament for Asutifi North, Honorable Ebenezer Kweku Ado, arrived at the scene with several tasks. The MP indicated that he was sent by Collins Deuda, MP for the area, to release the arrested kingpins, including Burkina Bay, immediately and remove their handcuffs, arguing that he did not want the locals to see them in handcuffs. The director politely declined the unlawful request, maintaining that the arrests were appropriate and that the right procedure be followed through the police. Subsequently, the MP and the tax became violent and forcibly snatched the handcuff keys from one of the soldiers and took the handcuff of the kingpins before chasing the NIMOS team whilst going to the police station. Upon arrival at Ridium police station to log a report and hand over the suspect and exhibit a crowd of about 600 people from Ridium and nearby communities surrounded the station. The mob, incited by Ebenezer Kweku Ado and the MP, demanded the immediate release of the arrested suspect and seized vehicles. They warned that they would discipline the soldiers if their demands were ignored. The situation quickly turned more violent. The director of operation Toyota Hilux pickup was vandalized and mob threatened to burn down the police station, even when the MP was reminded to call his mob to order. The tense standoff created a serious threat to life and property, placing immense pressure on both the director of operations and the police officers. Responding to a distress call, Chief Superintendent Prince Odum Kodua, the Aboriginal Crime Officer, led a 15-member regional task force headed by Inspector Ofusu to reinforce the local police. They were supported by Superintendent John Atanga, Divisional Commander for Goso Superintendent Opoku Yamwa, District Commander for Kenyase, and other senior officers. Even with the reinforcement, the atmosphere remained extremely volatile. The Zongo chief of Ridium, Alhaji Muhammad Bashiru Zariki, stepped in and appealed to the crowd to remain calm. However, a night approached and power went off, tense heightening further. To prevent bloodshed and protect lives, a joint decision was made by the police, the military, and the Zongo chief to release the keys to the seized vehicles in order to calm the crowd. The Zongo chief then offered his Toyota Sequoia 4S4 to evacuate Kanobua, the director of operations, and his officers to safety at the Nimon site in Kenyase under police escort. During the evacuation, the soldiers were physically attacked and chief's vehicle rear windscreen was shattered. Thankfully, no injuries were recorded. The director of operation described the MP's action to influence the release of suspects as unfortunate and serious obstructions of NIMO's operation, and emphasized that the fight against illegal mining requires all citizens, especially influential figures in the society, to act on the side of the law, not to shield offenders or incite rogue to obstruct justice, as happening at Ridium. Meanwhile, the NIMO's officials, including the director, were all safely escorted out of the chaotic situation unharmed due to the professionalism and tactful management of the crisis by the director and the Ridium Ahaf police. NIMO's remain poised despite the unfortunate incident and wants all galamsey to desist from any such acts in the future. The director of operation reiterated that the effort to combat illegal mining will continue regardless to help clean Ghana's water and forest as well as restore sanity in the mining space. We are eyewitness. Yenya Erasmus Donko. And some of them bun tofwa ewa yenya kasem na edi amam. the 9 months adi woman ni chire mu a half mantam enti woman nam no woman de woman ni a chire mu boso eno na woman panyin okon woman no obi yi woman so te se ekwan no pe excavator ni so na woman ye illegal mining no eno no woman bo anan kokoye enti woman koche woman anu woman ye illegal mining no eno woman pata woman bo ho no mo ene ne ma woman titimu no woman di jatum no woman she no eno na nipa miensa eba ya me bobo woman di a obi ase on na ye ownership of the site enti eno chi no Burkinabe or Kahoni Nipani Bino, Omo Hankofo Omo, and Sutifi MP, Ebenezer, who is NDC parliamentary member, or no the tax.
Or no, say, I say, I feel no better. Oh,
yeah, says
this year
24 yana NDC winning, Ewa Honomo, and one no the member can tell one more else about Honomo.
I say, Mizuswa, on soon is a chromo for the two Abamano. Indeed, I say. Galamsey for na kodu na won chichi kromo for also no so kobo kromo.
Okay, wo de me chemu wi aye behu. Say Beneza de a we eya na asenye. And what the tax ne baaye. And what baaye no was say wo say. Omo release wo de handcuff de agu wo nsa ne, including the Burkinabe onye Ghana ni. And na 9 months say wo release. And wo de ohye. And nam tax no de buy nti omo je handcuff no free directors ne ba akonsem. And wo akobie ye e release wo na no na wo fa professor omdo ko police station e wo Hwidiam police station before so mbedu Hwidiam police station no na nipa be sa hensia age twi age ta abegu police station won ma je mo release wo ma ye bebo mo soldiers for ba nyina ye bebo wo mo ne ade a including Zongo chiefs a won na be mu e de ne car e de ma wo mo ye se ye de o mu dwane a wono kra ne car windscreen wo mo se ni na nyame adaroma postfo no ene reinforcement inti boy obi embrade just second ni rinskin the boy the brighter here is the case the issue no me ba wasama na woka no the MP of the constituency and enye MP bia keke se NDC MP anyame ya adom 2024 ina monsa ka seat no ena modwuma den ti no and your government is fighting against illegal mining.
And look when Kambeke Mintrano, His Excellency, we say na akwaya de mienu. His Excellency John Mahama say galamsey or fight it. And you know what the tax force no. And a tax force no kwa adwuma. Na bia wo NDC ni wo no say kwa fight against tax force no. And in this case no, NDC ni no sani NDC for no say
that's the case. And me person me conclusion no. My analysis no. Na kwa wie se min koblemu Ebenezer no na mom nhwehwemu mapa what's this government and I know say the government is planning say already so mo nhwehwemu na bo na mbeba na wa kire no I'm telling you enti MP yeah MP a
madam fubini ni papa no
first time NDC as a government enya sa seat no first time e bia won so aba no na mining area illegal mining and near me so awaban fight me problem ne say wo ko ho no and then na wo ko say handcuff e dia gu wo monsa including the Burkinabe ono onya Ghana ni no ye release and what was say e de safo no ma mo kokko bie e de ma mo so we mfonyine etwaguo ne ne ko so ho no ma di brata na ni nyan pa so what was the MP trying to tell us say sanje say na wa party dia gu no ye nkwase anje say and say mampanyi John Mama wo som no dia gu no e ye nsemunu because we are MP no we should allow you any members we say bia we NDC members and our constituency members so omo mine the brata e kwa wo pe ba main street mu no mo nsa nana so this is where me draw the curtains no e was say NDC as a political party John Mahama so person on mine nya gidie na yu sampa enye krokro de John bi ene omo ye nani abre se de nyanim se nani abre na this kind of MP this case na aba no omo nya nhwehwemu tori na omo nhwehwemu yie se bo this MP a omo mamra na enini na omo for no set example say a prosecution omo prosecute no oh yeah so want to me illegal mining
from so ben why bon mine for who buy
the brighter it is totally wrong say me adwuma brighter media na ya kocheme na me boss akofa nkrofo no mba ma be hye posifo say handcuff na dia gu minsa na omunyi no
na unim Ghana
aya Ghana but nyamra kwanso no sa wo ba ya no na woni posifo na kasa wo madaroma wo de me ya me de beba enti handcuff no munyi na ye nyina ye nko fine no matiase no moyi ba sa wo de wo hye na obedi key no e wo hye so na wodi abie ama nipa na yi wo man of the free wo man sade a crime any kwasesi, and we have to talk against it. And as a member of parliament, minim say was more than me. Not somebody who involved for such act. A disgrace to you and your political party. And tina me she says to me ye illegal man in them running in need. No be ye illegal man and here watching no be so or by jam upon their friend in some by force. And was some running on Sudi. Yes, show na coin of fast so and a more 2 year enya. Emrano and catch up with that Ebenezer. Nani simple.
Now, we say no. I am now man for us. What I was saying that before no can say. Tamaun to me more. Almost say and before na galamsey. And this is form pen for me see galamsey. As a we say now we are mad. Omo kani ya bemu.
And the brother to be frank with you. Say America no cry. The past 8 years NPP pension and another down for pension. It wasn't NPP for and I know we are galamsey. Name of the Ecoya someone by was so. And take be a concessions I would also forest and no money idea won't to me no allegedly Omnia Romono. We are this in your Guano. So what I say, it's Muslim by anyone. Sunday near we in. And NPP for one illegal mine. There was some NDC executive new one Kekanwa or me and now go some allegedly. Obi omu boni this one on so ya mine anyone. I don't want to believe it, but a dear Bano, the regional minister didn't say he is involved. Our mokeka, anybody be one man, and both political party. So right now, all party in the wabem, and Akonya Kasia and this in this fight of illegal mining. Yeah, campaign, that's all my year campaign. I'm a Ghana phone a toya soon. Near Kasan, not go for the presidency at so. What fail your mind, let's try National Democratic Congress near ready almost obey. Let's say a whole MP. Certain MP who take this action. No,
there be onoso anya sade na. Ebia 2028. Woman na to abama no, ombetu no.
The branch to onoso do ba bia me tena se kakao. Say ye ne saa ne e ka ne sade a. And we shouldn't blame na dan ko kufuado da. Because the way ye bia na nko ye dia mo man no. It was to protect his own political interest and his party as NPP. Senior Bayer the next day, Obekaya was it Brian Champo and as one of the MPs. One kind of platform so say galamsey areas in 2020 Omulusu and they will never repeat such action. They say would you say one more to Obama war and the next time open on fight here and you bet na ya dem. Yedam paso and so near handy hono.
Na abusua ansana yebekwe next story so no. Mayane tie se Germany wo president ababe piem ewo oman Ghana mu enti German president His Excellency Frank Walter Steinmeier Manya dinia Germany for no arrives in Ghana for a 3-day state visit aimed at strengthening bilateral relations and cooperation between the two nations. And the way a German president and Ababe PMO, my Ghana, Bofundi Mabubuagum, that's why I form Fanny.
English is not our language. Debbie, I'm a class say I'm a cousin. Wouldn't my dear Bakom yam from Samitipa? Say Musa may country in my yam from Soyamiapa, but brought from yam from Soyami.
German president Ababe PM. Quick one, wait 1 minute, Pena. I didn't
cast me, said Yawakayano, Waba. And Yamia Duma Meno Casayano, one more a year ceremony, Eddie, I will come to Kama, El Ghana, or we are closed doors meeting, Bebem, non in Mampany, John Dramani, Mamma, Din Como, now a fin woman, Quayon Befaso, woman, now young Gofa, and that mind me in Untem, Ebercon Kanye. So, me kind of the coach, yeah. I didn't say it was Johnny Vance Thomas Pencil, Anna, American president, that was Barack Obama, Oba Ghana, and Clinton so back for 4 pencil and answer Rollins, yeah. Them some Rollins, if my memory sets me right, but and then according to social media banter almost another down ko pencil mampani be pa na was said I mampani bia o riasia o sa crowds na oba Ghana and NDC be bia na
no yama
ba why
American president they know a president
American president be
say Biden
Joe Biden Ghana bye no kwando do say no tu ye share enti aniji sama as and this
na say among for say enka kufu at time anka German president Tomba
sa no moka say any time enka omma na the branch Ghana benya fa so bebrede afiri ho won say ofiri ho ma obekwa asantemantem and enya nti say okati sword e wo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology before then no oba visit Kwame Nkrumah museum na wako lay wreath e wo hono ansa na ofri Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology what nani akire mo culture center no ne ade amamre ansa na yanya ne nte so obekọ manhia nso wakosa santen
Germany president eba Ghana no osan di nyuma ne ya ina eba
president ntimi ma Ghana sa wo ba besra ne adikentagu kom ne asa adwa ne ama wakọ abakeke no ti wo di nyuma eba afa ebe strengthen the relationship between Ghana and Germany as a country no na amana efe so they are welcome and I mean no kase so what to say US and Nigeria nya sem keto akra na ye de nya
omo yere
Donald Trump say wa catch Nigeria for say o man hwe ya wo mo slaughter Christians e wo Nigeria say wudie na wo mudie no wo ma nyaye a ono a wo betu no fo no ne soldiers wo ma ba ho and Nigeria for so wo so de wo mo man Donald Trump timi nwurawura wo mani nga ha na ni fa nkyere wo mo de wo betimi an say wo betimi no matena se no mo nyina no masundwe bo kwan a US betimi afa so no mo de aboa wo mo but ntimi ha wo mo ni as a sovereign nation enti wo mo so de aka che wo na ye de yenya ne sa aya yonkofa enne sa oman ya America do mato blacklist so no mo hwe wo mo sei no na nka ho ba Nigeria ka ho enti eye asundwe eye nigi sam de mai enti water ya manakwa aba omra no may enjoy the serene environment of our country.
Quick one yenko this video emra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and say microphobia declare almost support the amano amansem asiechi quick one yenti emra
so who electoral areas coordinators were ha omo ye 28 omo amujina ha edi sa adwumai omo ye 28 out of 32 electoral area coordinators omo assignment is simple omo say omo tie campaign e koso so far na so omo ameye sa de we ya omo da omo nda enti so omo jina ha omo hye NPP amanyokuo nyina abo ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abo ese 28 out of 32 electoral area coordinators ewo Pristia Huni Valley constituency omo declare omo support they are my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Kukudu, GMB, Dr. His Excellency, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, behalf of Pristia Huni Valley, 32 lecture area coordinators, Nyaya Kacha will say, we are behind you. It's your toe. A real bow, a home throw. You see, Yanni police station calling in our carbon. Nyakacha said, we are moving forward. Yakoko for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Thank you. Aha. And to Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, a corner the Nensa Kototo, electoral area coordinators for Pristia Huni Valley and some other Omase. Edumana Omo Yedada. Edumana Omo Yedada. Into Omo reaffirm Omo support for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Umpewe ya. Kofoka ba konona koshiegwe. Sa umpewe ya kofoka ba kono na koshiegu. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the support base keeps growing and growing. No wonder he is the most marketed, most prepared, and most...
Okay,
Mr. Wright.
NPP, yes, and some of course na no di no do.
Alanche Martin Kasimbi. Was in the polling station power no koto aba no. Ye wie ya ye kenkan no na ye zero. Eye movement no mo nya zero. Nti obi say ono ne de na okoto ye ne fine. This is the connotation of this elections. The mystery behind the elections. Nkrofo yi wo manim ye de achi time ma ye de achi time ma no. Ebinom ye cosmetics. Yes, appearances are deceptive.
Aba we mu ginegina ho.
The brighter no nyina na nko akoto. ebo bejina on waka so na chitem abato ko shebutu no mu no akoto de a woni wo bi I am telling you the last time MPR also what the support e de ma Brian Champion no wako Bawumia camp amfa yase Bawumia ayi Kennedy camp cross akọ nam ho ana afa de wasa atia ba be se Brian Champion sani pa wo be da agina di so the illiterate no si anto aba no wie memu boy a no obi ba na 28 out of 32 aye eastern region elembele wan constituency si ade chita de mawa brighter about mu nyode because that day no the phone boot no mu no e o declaration bi ani ho bi mu ebeke onu ni pipa no and wo ko declare ya pipa no so how would you know said this 28 out of 32 one more eba and pass e no kure one bro mo chita de ma they can come as a cosmetics no ma be yi wo manim no mo de akere after all nipa 28 na wo mo ye constituency wo mo ye adwuma ho no Bawumia can never so be hwe wo mo din sa da so ma be yi wo manim 28 so mo chita ma
amanfo so se we no e settings wo ma giska
enyenye na mekan wo mtimi hwe wo manim sa akwa enti wo bi won ma wo ye first wo ye smart about politics man politics na ye so nya smart ade be kombedo I say journalism ya ye omo ye smart akromfo na adwemboni wo mtimo omo nyo adwuma so mbe ye adwuma ne kan no omo didi free NDC ba obo minim some top radio personalities are omo asante mantem woni we bo wodi ha to what radio so na wontimi nka sam no straight no de wada they are there
na de ekoso no nyina no enhwa NPP
abe NPP fi 28 year what declare the ama Bawumia se Bawumia nye that's the issue adabia ye ka no and Bawumia nye mo ye constituency figures leading aye figures am ho no so doing this is our necessary say aye friends Kennedy ba I was a constituency leaders in Namuso Mokona Mokosiano. Obi Obebiano, some Kosiano, and Nuntin Sem Fata say, as leaders, every constituency, every district, written, and the national, obey you and him some media when I'm supporting. Because I was said here, say any candidate to be Obebiano as executive Ukona Nikusia. And you want him, but Hanaboha, as smart as you are. Kennedy ne benya boso ho denden na namu Bawumia ne benya ho denden na namu but ene se Kennedy konya I am telling you one more form support ama Kennedy one more form support ama Bawumia one more form support ama Brian ne other candidate no mayu amanim se ye de ha ne wo no se de wo ti wo pe na nya na de wo mpe ne konya de brata se nyame na dum no benya tumi no a for you to get even a job no cry difficult because one real no supporters me ya e be de wa ba behw en na ya na de jani mu na nam no enti smart politician bia no ye di no temfimfi wono wonkwa wono ma we na be ba bonso di achi we na be ba no di achi Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia ne camp mo mutimu nyi wo mo de me advice am de be mo ano no ti de no na ya adwuma no
okay na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de atodwa se enye sikenti na oba politician nemom oba se oba be boa timamufo baba buoni pe wo Ghana amanfo di hu nkomo kwekwan ye nwuramu
strategic mobilization limited
what is by mobile money operability no
any mobile money interoperability
o say ayi wo ba ye no na John Mahama sign hu contract ato eno no but oba isika no ma sign hu contract no be so de chezo obo man Ghana
de ba ko ye me den say otumi kan no kure wa ha say mobile money interoperability na nyo na de ba ye na mum na abanda da na sign contract ndia
ba se de bi o kaso no na de ba
ti na me say finally no de ba ko ye be de was the message we mu ene say no wo ka say abanda da na sign contract nde to hono mo ana o mo ba no mbe sa review ye enti e hono kwa na e ye de
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia exposing who
big time the brighter governance na ye continue shi so obi yan shasi and free baby obi ntimi nkonkowie wo baby and I will be very surprised that John Mahama bay agenda 111 na dan kwa kufu ado shasi na so wakowie wo say John Mahama legacy no I was so this somebody be the ma banda da na wo shasi no and ye kaso ye intelligent wo ye mature na ni say emotional intelligent no and sa child is in small IQ na mo de na ma wontumi mfa baso body e ma de se ne de fata the brighter Bawumia ka senye sikanti an wo ba ya politics mu a oboa
abushe sisei
se Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia say enye sikanti an wo ba politics mu no oba so obeboa me so wo boa sinu hu sikanti no ba ye enye sikanti no ba ya di brata what your running mate 8 years mwenya what be the vice president 8 years we enkedi ebiem ka no president nanka mko asomdwem na ko atwe ho senye sikanti ade se uponi ana apos
na o se kam no obi na etwie de we nipa ne si twi ne nkoyi o tie chi ho si ye
the mate the better ne ka bia etwi no okrom ha a driver ne mate ne ma nkoyi bia no eye collaboration eti to mewe a cars na ye twi no krom ha no drivers ne mate ne mpo e wotumi che drivers ye driver timi dan ne no ansa ye load nko fa na mate na chensa ye nko tek yanko choko yanko dansoman omu ne diteti enti as a mate a edu baabi a no o kase won de e ma ne kwan edu baabi nso o se ya ma ne kwan na no ho ya mesre woni pa ba ko du baabi e ma kwan edu baabi nso ya ma kwan wo da ne white elephant de ai ne emfa enti politician bia ne aim no se wo be bo man no but se onu nso benya no ho se tam and the correct Samira Bawumia dan a wotem even those presidents are one my bomb kona dan kwa kufado General Jekum Kofo John Mahama Flight Lieutenant John Rawlings will be no wo sa dan no first lady the main first lady o me legal first ladies no ya ye John Rawlings here na do mess here ane your friend say here Kofo Teresa Kofo ane wo mo maka no aye mami Mahama ayiri obi no wo sa dan no but the so-called Fulani ni no so onya Ghana ni no second lady mpo woni recognitions ano hwefia wasi die si wo Dr. Bawumia nkade ebie no opabie mu ka wosan ko atwe no ho eye sikanti no wo mu enu nti na beto odwa se hopta ya ne dia enu nti na SML eye mobile eye friends say strategic mobilizations limited ye wo mo ne Ghana revenue akwa pama won sense contract ne don John Mahama abetwam wo no se ne nye sikanti ankade de na omutwa o sense contract the writer won na ye economic management team chairman and the revenue awodro ekoso Ghana hanyina no you can never tell me say John Dramani eye friends say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia woni say anase woni hwe fa ho so sitting down aloof na ma kwan ama SML assign some dubious contract no edi bu wo man fa so ene abamfo fro ba ya wa betwam no chese wo ye money conscious nti se waka senye sikanti no ba politics ma obwa enye sikanti no ba ya onkote orphanage home omo money abra wo mo bua nkrofo no
nyamote ade asa na kan
senye sikanti a
nyamote
onkote orphanage home ana Ibrahim Mahama orphanage bia no eche no onu no senya me politics ma nyenu ntina meba because eni Ibrahim Mahama ni nyuma o obi ni se Canada Japan na abeka obi beka se o penasa me nya electricity ana me Canada Japan gina me nkotoma ba mfa ma no ba de tie nie ene Canada Japan ka se onye sikanti no oba politics ma magina di asne Bawumia why because o wonyuma wo be factories o me vice president da minister cross on pe but wo be nyuma enkrofo ye bie enti wo didi but who the obeka cheme say enye nunti na wo politics ma question mark kase da ho ade en wa ye che say enye nunti na wo politics you are in politics to enrich yourself even as first lady grand vice president grand it was allegedly Canada Japan ni pay no finance muko bu ni dan chugui twankrofon say say amafa as vice president ni ebe ma president na emu so let's be fair to ourselves politician bia no obeka obi obeka cho say enye sikanti no ba politics bia no wo tuo no oben afabo no na kunu ati se de okinofori atabeye ye no me say politician bi obeka senye sikanti no oba politics mbia no wo be ona wotu afabo ne kuno sana kinofori atabeka kire ye me de menya ketua but onya ketua it was allegedly say any loan bia o mai beje bibia fiscal sem bia ho ne de 10% enti ye ko IMF scale ba na ne de wom say tinki etua ne kabosom bia na nkaye enti politicians there don't sit down na ma na ada say enye sikanti na me ba na de enti no oba ya di enti no ba 12 million bui dam akosi say ono ani krom bagre dam akosi say 2 million Balugu dam me that's so correct me Balugu dam akosi say wotumi ye Sky train $2 million yan say under his watch akosi say the brother don't let us go there eyo sikanti no munyina wo politics na ebinumu wo munyina wo sika no ebinumu so say nim nyansa o mo pesika no nyina so no mo so eboa wo man no nti ayensa de wapoto amenafe wo de boma yenchi enti ka dem say me so me be pesika na mo mbota jitu no say meboa mo but don't tell me say nye sikanti and wo nyi pay da
yemfansi ekọ ebesamba sisie yakra ifo nyina